Bootsy Collins sent us a love heart on Instagram.
Oh my
When
God,
tagged
we
him.
made it, guys.
Dude,
We made it.
Dude, if Bootsy Collins sends you a love heart, I'm happy.
That's it.
I'm
with
happy.
life now.
Exactly.
Actually.
That's success right there.
Welcome back to the Project One Dance podcast. It's been a long time, but we're finally back with season 2. And since it's been such a long time, we're going to be catching you guys up on everything that's happened since then. So, we're going to be telling you about some behind the scenes on our latest video projects, some behind the scenes on our latest merch projects, and we're even going to let you know why did Bootsy Collins send us a love heart on Instagram. So sit tight and let's get into today's episode.
All right, what up? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Project One Dance podcast, where we talk about dance, life, and everything in between. I got it right.
You got it right
Wow.
this
I got it
time.
right this time.
We're back. We're back.
We're
Season
back.
2.
We're back.
Yeah, so season 2. Well,
Wow.
we're calling it season 2 just because we kind of like
Had a break.
Had to peter
we didn't
out. Or we
organize.
stopped
Our
it.
last episode released on March 3rd, 2021. That's over a
Damn,
year ago.
That's over a year ago.
Wow.
And
We're sorry to our
Yeah.
listeners who were like, where
we
the heck
actually
did they
like
go?
the podcast.
Yeah,
But we're back.
we
Yeah.
are back.
Reboot.
Hopefully-
Reboot.
Back for good.
Yeah, for good.
Again, like our format now is going to be a little bit different from what we had before. Obviously, as well, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see that we're not filming it.
Yep.
So you can't see our beautiful faces. You
can
can't
just
see
hear our beautiful voices.
what I'm wearing. I could be wearing no shirt right now,
Ryan is naked.
And he's not. He's
Um,
only wearing socks.
and and that's because I can. I can now.
He can now. There's no
Um,
cameras to watch him. It's purely just me and Rob seeing this. That's it.
And also, we're gonna keep the episodes a bit shorter.
Yes.
Um,
We're aiming to keep him down to 30 to 40 minutes.
Look, if we see what happens, something
See what
happens.
happens.
Something happens.
If a really good topic happens and like we're like on a roll, maybe
Yeah.
we'll keep going. But like we just don't want to like try and stretch it to fit an
Yeah.
hour.
We'll aim for 30. Maybe
30.
it can substitute music in your car on the way to wherever you're going.
School. Dance. What other places do we go?
Life.
To get some fuel.
To go to the movies.
Yes.
Yes. And
I
the
just
other
re-
thing.
I just
Other
realized
thing-
we didn't even
yeah.
like introduce ourselves again in case that they forgot our names.
Oh yeah, go.
So hello, I'm Josh. I'm one of your hosts.
I'm Ryan. I'm also one of your hosts.
I'm Rob. Am I considered a host now?
Yes, I would consider you a host now.
I don't like. Are we? Is it just gonna be us three?
Yeah, I'd say so. And then we
So,
have guests.
What you're saying is I've been promoted.
I reckon just whoever's on here is a host, and then if we have a guest who's not in P1, like all the P1 members can be hosts.
And then guests
guests can be
outside of
guests.
people.
Guys, I've made it. I'm a host. I'm a
Rob,
host.
you've
I
been
did it.
promoted. This doesn't come with a pay rise though. I'm just telling you now.
I didn't get.
He didn't get paid before.
Didn't get paid in
so
the
it's
first
like
place.
Zero.
None of us did.
Oh, true. True. Hey.
True.
We're doing this purely for the love of talking to each other.
Yep. That's why.
That's exactly why.
Also, another thing for our season 2, it's going to be a bit less regular.
Yes.
So kind of like when it happens, it happens. Hopefully, kind of.
I'd say try and like
bi-weekly. No, not fortnightly.
fortnightly. I like bi-weekly. That's
Yeah.
cool.
And I feel like that's just because when we do it, we just want to make it good.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
good quality. Like we don't have to do it all the time, but when we do it, it's not just for the
It's
sake
not
of
just
it.
for the sake of doing it. Yeah,
100%,
100%. Yeah, they're going to be good, like better episodes, I feel.
We hope.
We hope.
Yeah.
We'll work hard
We'll-
to try and make
you
it
watch
better.
now, they're just going to be just as terrible as before.
Yeah.
What do you mean terrible? Look, we had our such good episodes such as Growth, Injuries, and Self-Motivation featuring Jason.
Facts.
That was a good
That was
one.
a great
That
one.
was a good one.
That
If
was
you
a
haven't
great
watched that one,
Go back.
Go back and watch it.
it's a prerequisite.
You can actually see us in those ones too, which you can't do now.
Yep.
We are
shrouded in mystery.
We are shrouded in
If
mystery.
you want to see us though, you can check out our YouTube
yes,
because we've been kind of active.
kind of active.
Working pretty hard on
Working
the
pretty
YouTube.
hard on the YouTube this year at least. So kind of let's show them and let's talk about what have we done in the past year when we haven't been podcasting.
Where you haven't heard from us.
when
Yeah.
you haven't heard of it, what have we been up to? Yeah,
What have we been up to?
What have we been up to?
So I guess
Lots.
number one, is our YouTube. We did we talk about? No, we did our four video project after the podcast ended.
I think we did. Yeah,
So we never talked about Ego, Superstition, We Don't Talk Enough, and Silk Sonic.
Those were
Damn.
really fun to work on.
That was a good project.
That was
a
really fun.
great project. Should we give a peek behind the scenes? Are we allowed to do this? Just be like,
It's our podcast.
no, as in like with like grant money and such.
Oh, yeah.
Should we talk about it?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for this, we got a grant from Ausdance ACT. Well, I guess it's like Arts ACT money,
Yep.
but through Ausdance. And it was kind of like this COVID relief fund for dancers. It was meant to just be for like a single dancer to get $750, up to $750, and then just to supplement their dance practice. So they, because of losing work, because of COVID, right? The big C bug,
The
Sorry?
spicy
the
cough.
spicy cough. But we asked for it, and instead we made 4 videos.
Woo!
Yeah, incredibly under budget, $750.
But hey, we made it work.
But
But
it was good because that was the first time we could actually pay artists and stuff for being in our YouTube videos.
Yeah,
Which is
exactly.
huge because obviously we believe really strongly in paying artists
yes,
for what they do.
Definitely.
And, you know, it's been fine because we just have P1 in our videos. It's not like we get other people and go, but, you know, you don't get anything. But now it was good because the people we worked with and even ourselves, we could kind of divvy up that money, even though it wasn't much to start off with, but it was a good stepping stone
Yeah,
into
definitely.
that kind of
100%.
direction.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bit more experience in that sort of field of actually like getting paid to do what we love.
Yeah,
You know?
working towards that. I think so. So we started off with Ego. This one was Rob and Amanda, and you guys kind of played with time reversing stuff.
Very cool video. If you haven't seen it, go watch
very
it.
cool video. Do you want to just like quickly recap kind of thought process behind that?
Yeah. So I think Amanda and I just wanted to work together because we tend to have a good vibe dancing together, but we hadn't actually like collabed on a video or anything before, which was a bit weird.
Really?
Really?
Sorry, I'm just trying to make the reactions pretty good. So
No way!
No way!
After all those
All right, keep
years.
going, keep moving.
And so what we decided on... Jesus.
Too much. Yeah, what did you decide?
You've screwed up his train of thought
Sorry,
now.
sorry.
We decided that we wanted to play with the concept of time. So in the video, there's sections that are fast forwarded. We do slow-mo sections. There's reverse sections. So we want it to be more than just dancing. We're kind of playing with that video concept at the same time. And we also did it to a song from a local artist, Citizen K. He's quite good. He's quite well known. If you haven't checked out his stuff, go check him out. Citizen K. We did it to his song Ego, and it was great. Remixed it a little bit to match the visuals, and I think it turned out great.
Yeah. There's this one bit at 55 seconds around.
55
that
seconds.
I want to talk about.
Ryan's got his laptop up and is just like,
I'm trying to make the season 2 better than season 1.
This is a season 2 revamp. We got to be like
We've
prepared.
got to be
For
prepared. We've
everything.
got to be on it.
we should have prepared sound effects so I don't have to add them later.
I have a soundboard.
Next time. Next
Just
time.
like poke Josh and he'll make the sounds. So around 55 seconds, there's this bit where it's kind of like Rob's going in regular motion and then Amanda's going in slow motion. So this bit was actually really cool to film and to edit because basically like you just mask out one person and then you have the other person walking in the background. I don't know if that made sense, but there's a little behind the scenes tidbit.
There you go, little tidbit. Little tidbit.
And then next one we did Superstition. Josh, do you want to chat about that?
Yeah. Superstition was, I mean, I assume the main concept was just dancing to live music rather than like an audio playback. So that was with me and Andy dancing and Rob on the drums, bass, and what other instruments were you on?
Guitar,
Yeah.
singing,
Singing.
vocals.
He was pretty much on every instrument in the back.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. But yeah, like it was really interesting because, you know, it was all done purely loop pedal by Rob, and like listening to the music sort of come together from one instrument and then adding on. And
Well,
like,
it was just one instrument, right? It was just guitar looped.
Yeah. Well, so when we actually filmed the video so that Josh and Andy had the actual music to dance to, I played it live on the loop pedal.
It's crazy.
But actually for the video, I recorded each layer separately.
Yeah.
But it was all just acoustic guitar and vocals.
Yeah, there
So
you
all
go.
the percussion and everything was
Well, it
all with the
sounded
guitar.
great. Sounded great. I could dance
I
to it.
liked it.
Fantastic.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no, but it was really cool. Like, and I mean, Andy did a great job. We came up with some stuff. Andrew, yes, we came up with some stuff on the spot of the day. So some little choreos together.
Yeah, I'm here prepping for ages.
Yeah,
They show up
And
on the day.
on the day,
like,
like, oh, we haven't done anything yet. I'm like,
hey, you want to do the choreo now?
do the choreo now.
Bro.
Hey, it turned out well. So yeah, it was really cool and different.
Yeah,
And,
cheeky little one shot, one
yeah.
take. We did get kicked out of our first location.
We did.
We scouted like
unfortunately.
a couple days before, and we were like, "This is the perfect location."
and then immediately got
got kicked out.
They just saw me setting up a drum kit, and they're like, yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here.
So we brought the drum kit and like everything because we were like, "Oh, the extra 10%, it's gonna make the video look cool."
I think it looked cool. I don't know if it was worth it, but
yeah,
it looked better than if nothing was there.
I agree.
Yeah,
But then we went to our second location, and I honestly think it was better.
I
I
think
think
it
it
was
looked better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think
hey,
it looked better.
Everything happens for
Everything
a reason.
happens
Everything
for a
happens.
reason.
Yes, correct. Okay, We Don't Talk Enough was our next one. Me and Gwendolyn. We
Gwendolyn.
we wanted to kind of we wanted to please take this out, Rob. Please. I
Keep
swear,
that in.
please. All right, I'm going to restart. We wanted to kind of add
You're still laughing, bro.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2. We wanted to kind of have a narrative aspect to
Yeah,
our dance film. So we really liked this idea of kind of like the duality, one person living a different life, other person living a different life, and then coming together at the end. I think some of the ideas, looking back, like the execution of them, I personally am like, oh, like I could have done this better, could have done this better, could have done this better. But I think that's the like good thing about all these projects, right? We're actually able to look back and see what we need to improve with these larger scale things.
All learning, bro. All learning.
Yeah, for sure. It was cool. Wendy and I just choreographed it like in my room for a while, and then took it out to the Arboretum. We actually went back like a second day and shot it literally the day after, because the first time we did the filming for the ending scene where we were both together was the sunset we literally got for like 10 seconds. So we got one take with the sun hitting us the way I wanted it to. So we came back a second day
To get the sunset
to get
again.
the sunset again.
Dedication.
So yeah, a lot of waiting around for that shoot, and it was like a full day shoot. Meeting up and with Andre and Arathia and filming those bits
And
as well.
How did you feel like, doing a full day shoot? Like, I don't think we've ever really done that.
Yeah,
Besides that video. So did that feel like really taxing, or?
it was a little taxing. I think I learned a lot in terms of scheduling. I think we were behind the whole day, which is like,
You
of
learn
course.
to plan better.
Yeah. But it was, we made sure we took enough breaks and we had, rest times. So I think it was okay. It wasn't too taxing, especially because the choreo we were doing wasn't like intense, crazy stuff. It was more intricate, detailed. So in that sense, it was okay. I reckon if we did like a full day shoot for something like Silk Sonic, we would be dead.
We would all
Yeah,
be
for sure.
Which is the perfect
Which is
segue.
the perfect segue
Silk
to the
Sonic.
last one.
Rob, do you want to chat about that?
Yeah. So Silk Sonic,
Was sick.
it was sick. It's definitely one of my favorite shoots that we've done.
I agree. I agree.
If you haven't checked it out, go check it out so you can see what we're talking about. But I think Ryan came to me before the first two Silk Sonic tracks came out, so the intro and Leave the Door Open. It was when just Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak announced that they were going to be doing a collaboration project with Bootsy Collins.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, this is going to be sick.
Yeah.
And
I
pretty
remember
much,
that.
pretty much
I remember
straight
when that was
away,
announced.
as soon as we saw it, we were like, okay, once this is out, we need to hop on it
Yeah.
because it's going to, like,
Straight away.
you just know it's going to be great straight away.
Thoughts.
And so it came out, and then it took us maybe a month to actually do anything. But yeah, so the concept was mainly Ryan's about going to Keita and using that space. Thanks to Keita and to Zach for letting us use the space.
Yeah.
It was really, really great.
Really awesome.
Keita is just it's this late night kind of cafe / restaurant in Canberra.
Canberra.
The only
it's-
place in Canberra open like past 10 p.m.
Because it's open like like
all night.
overnight,
All night, yeah.
which is really, really
Till
cool.
early morning.
It's
Such
great
a cool
food.
space.
Yeah.
Cool vibe.
Yeah, so that was kind of Ryan's concept, and we just wanted to be really suave, kind of sexy, like
Ooh.
kind of like
We
leave
did
the
look
door
good.
open.
Something,
did
yeah,
look good.
something we haven't done before.
Yeah, and so Ryan and I did the choreography for it. I think it was after training one night. I just went to Ryan's and we choreographed it in his room.
Yeah.
Seems
My
to happen
room
a lot.
is the
It's the Corey spot.
And
Corey
then
spot.
I think like a couple of days later we taught it to P1, and then we went to Keto and we filmed it. And
yeah.
It turned out great.
Well, we were literally teaching P1, wasn't it? It was like the night before.
yeah,
The night before we filmed, we taught P1.
Yeah.
And everyone had to pick up on it. Yeah. And then we also did the intro bit, which was
I was Bootsy Collins.
yeah, that was a bit of fun as well.
Bootsy Collins sent us a love heart on Instagram.
Oh my
Where
God,
tagged
we
him.
made it, guys.
Dude,
We made it.
if Bootsy Collins sends you a love heart, I'm happy.
That's it.
I'm
with
happy.
life now.
Exactly.
Actually.
That's success right there.
So yeah, it was honestly one of my favorite projects that we've done. I think it turned out great. Zora was there filming it.
Yeah,
Zora.
Thank you, Zora. She picked it up on the day. You
Yeah.
know, it was kind of like we
Kinda
showed
had
up.
to- Had
I
to
was
run
like,
through the shots.
yeah, running her through the shots because it's like all a one take. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was edited and chopped up, but every one of those takes went through the whole way.
Yes,
whole way.
yes.
You know, so literally like did a couple dry takes with her where we're not filming, and then we
Just went straight into it.
went straight into it, and yeah, she did really well, and
And it wasn't an easy shoot.
it was not, and it was really like a tight squeeze with all of us in there.
It was
you know?
Yeah.
It was.
And with the formations we had as well, like it's tough to navigate around that.
Mm.
And then also we had Andre there shooting BTS.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
I just think it's so cool that, you know, we have P1 and this team of people around us who
Want to help.
want to help
100%.
and also like can pick up like creative vision like that. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you can say something and it's like, okay, like
Got it.
maybe it just takes a couple tries and it's like, okay,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just very grateful that like we have all these people who can
Yeah,
Facts.
literally.
bring our visions to life.
Yeah.
100%.
It's really cool.
And people
'Cause-
who support us in that way as well, and like actually believe in our vision, which
Mm.
is
These
really,
people
really
owe us
cool.
nothing, but they wanna help us, wanna see us grow.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
really cool.
Really, we owe them. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, legit.
And then I think those are the 4 kind of videos we worked on.
That was a 4-video project.
Yeah,
we kind of paid ourselves like $20 per dancer in each video.
Yeah.
because that was all the money we had. But we were like, if we can start this now, make it bigger over time, and it has been happening actually.
Yeah, 100%.
set a precedent then, and then just try and stick to that.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Move it up. Next video we worked on. We'll run through these a bit more quick now.
Yeah, we're at 18 minutes now.
Okay.
18
See,
minutes.
we have a clock up
We can see it
on
now.
the TV.
Look at
Wow.
that.
18 minutes. I don't know why there's a 1 before it, like it's 1 hour 18, but it's 18.
Okay.
We used to just go by feel and just like we'd like look at it and be like,
It'd be like 2 hours.
how far is
Oh gosh.
All right. So next video we had was Kiss Me More. This was the 3 girls. We'll probably get them on to talk about it more in depth.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was again one of my favorite projects we've
Great
done.
shoot. Great
was a
shoot.
great
Honestly, I think in the past year we've done like some of our best work.
100%.
Mm.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Look at us
Or
guys.
at least some of my
growing.
favorite work. Yeah.
Look at us
Um,
growing.
So yeah, and then we'll get them on to talk about it more in depth. So they can speak on it.
Yeah.
Same with Let Me Clear My Throat. That was really Wendy's kind of
Mm-hmm.
vision project.
Yeah, celebrating the
What was
birthday of hip hop.
Yeah, that was
and
47th birthday, something like that.
Ryan's
the-
checking right now.
48th.
48.
48.
You're close.
There we go.
That's very close.
It's pretty good.
And also dedicated to Bismarcky.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace. And then with that was also Amanda's Corey, and then some freestyle bits here and there. So we'll get them on to talk about that more in depth as well.
I really want to talk about the ending where Wendy had to kick the camera. That was the funniest moment.
Oh. Well, where she kept kicking it, and then she said sorry to the camera. Sorry.
Didn't she like kick it really hard the first time and like it flew? Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was a GoPro, like it could be kicked, but like Ryan's like, yeah, just kick it.
Just kick it.
She was
And then
really
she's like,
scared, but then just
"Okay."
like booted it.
One time booted it and it like full like scratched across the ground.
I actually had to cut it a couple times in the air while it was spinning because like when it was like the good kick where it actually looked like it was spinning and stuff like that. But then afterwards, Wendy immediately like reached towards it and she's like, oh no. So I had to cut it while it was in the air to change to a different shot.
Wow.
Where it was just walking. That's funny.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
There you go.
We love these tidbits.
Then we've done a couple kind of dancers react stuff. That's always fun to do. Yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying that. The video me, Wendy, and Amanda did, which was we try to learn a video of Butter by BTS, the choreo by Nick Joseph. That was a fun video to do and a fun video to edit as well. So I think have a look. That was a fun one. Done a bit of choreo here and there.
Yeah. I think we've been doing a little more just like choreo and then just film it recently.
Yeah.
Especially because we're teaching more choreo classes as well.
Yes.
So we have your choreo, Burbank House.
Yep.
That was hard. That was really hard. I struggled with that.
That's like a artist Subi Club that's like his first single. Why was that so hard for me to say? And yeah, he's a cool artist. And yeah, he used to be called Bisquick.
Like Nesquik.
Bisquick.
Yeah.
Bisquick.
But yeah, dope artist. It was fun to do that. And then Small Talk by Masego.
Yeah. It's a really cool song. I just came across it. It's got a lot of like scatting and stuff in it.
Skibbity boop boop wop.
Like that. Yeah, like that. So I wanted to choreograph to it just because it was rhythmically like really difficult. And also being a singer who does scatting, I'm like, it'd be cool to dance to this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I quite liked that choreo.
Yeah, I enjoyed learning it. That was such a cool choreo. It felt very like with the music, which I think, I don't know, it's good. It's great.
Thanks, man.
And then we also got Skate, choreographed by Jade.
Jaquade?
Yeah.
Jaquade.
These are a few like smaller videos we've been doing.
Yeah.
In between those videos, we had a bit of a larger project.
Yeah, so this one's called Streetlight.
Streetlight.
Which was kind of led by Robert.
It's a huge project, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think
lots went into that.
That's one of our most intricate projects.
And I loved that. It was so fun to do.
Yeah. So this kind of was on the whole line of getting funding to do videos. So after we got that $750 grant to do those 4 videos,
We got more.
well, it was actually this opportunity called Dance.Focus, run by Ausdance ACT and Dance Hub South Australia. And it was basically 2 artists from South Australia and 2 artists from ACT. You had to apply with a full proposal and everything. And 2 artists from each state would get $1,000 each to produce that video and have it be premiered as part of the Dance.Focus release. And so Ryan and I talked about this idea of like a funk style kind of shoot in like a theater space with spotlights and all that. That was kind of the extent of the idea at first.
Well, because we originally talked about this idea as part of our 4 video project.
But we decided we didn't have enough money because we need to hire a space and all that kind of stuff with lighting. So
let's table it for now and let's revisit it when we can.
Revisit it later.
Yeah. And so I applied for it. I did the proposal the day before it was due because we didn't know if we were going to do it or not. And I was unsure if I did a good job. But then we got it.
Yeah.
Which was great. So we got $1,000 to do this video, which gave us enough money to hire the space we were in with all the lighting.
That was at Belco Arts Centre.
Yes, Belcon Arts Centre, which was absolutely great. It was a great area.
They were really nice as well.
They were really nice. I would highly recommend them. They have lots of different spaces to check out. That also covered all our costumes in the video, which Amanda found for us. So thank you, Amanda. And it also meant that Ryan got paid for filming. Josh, Jade, and I all got paid for dancing.
Yes.
And it was like a decent amount as well. Like it wasn't the $20 per video.
Yeah.
And the only reason I say this is that, you know, I think it just goes to show that we can be paid as artists.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we just have to find the right opportunities. So I think it's good that we've gone in that direction. And so I got to produce the music in it. It was completely original music. So I made the song Streetlight, made everything in it except for the saxophone, which was done by my friend Jack Taylor. He's an amazing sax player. So thanks, Jack, for doing that.
That was such a good song.
It was such a good song. Dude, I couldn't get it out of my head for like
I
months.
still want you to release it.
Dude,
See, I just don't think it matches my music as an artist.
Okay, that makes sense.
fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
But
Just put it on YouTube somewhere.
I would, or put it on like SoundCloud or something maybe. Or I would put it
True.
on like a P1 artist page.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yo,
We put Streetlight. We also put the podcast intro song.
podcast
Yeah.
intro song.
Yeah. And then we could
That's not a bad idea,
P1
actually.
playlist.
and then just like a full 30 minutes of like experimental scatting from us three.
Yeah.
Give it a bit of a bubble, people.
That's beginning.
But yes, if you haven't checked out Streetlight, please check it out because a lot of work went into it.
Yeah.
And I think it was a little more story based than a lot of stuff we usually do. And want to say huge thanks as well to Zora again
For filming.
for doing the lighting.
Oh,
Shit,
that was
Zora
lighting.
didn't film.
Film.
Ryan filmed.
Ryan film.
Ryan
You
filmed
saw
and
me.
edited. Zora did the lighting, which is
Yeah.
something she'd never done before. But
But she
again, she's
nailed
just
it.
that, willing to help us all the time.
Mm.
And she came in. They had the lighting desk there. She learned how to use all of it. I gave her cues, and she was practicing while we were warming up, practicing over and over and over again. And she nailed it. She did great.
Mm.
I think the lighting turned out really good.
It did
Yeah.
look
Like
really
it was
cool.
one of my favorite parts of the
Did
video.
look really cool.
So
Mm,
thank you
mm.
again, Zora.
Yeah, honestly, one of my favorite projects. Again, like I think in this past year we've just been really trying to push for higher quality,
Hammering the
Um,
project, bro.
better videos, better everything. In just putting care into what we do, you know,
Yeah, definitely.
and hopefully that shows.
If you guys like what you see, like it.
Please.
And let's speed through these
All
last ones.
I'm just gonna. So we have the Kiss Me More dance practice, which was just kind of like their dance. And then we did Golden Ticket, which is choreography by Rob again.
Yeah, there was just another Corey teach it and then film it. I think it turned out good. Jason filmed that one.
Yeah, Jason did good.
He
And then
did.
we've had one more big video since then, Ryan.
Yeah, so this was kind of my brainchild. I don't.
Brainchild.
Is that
Thought child.
His
Thought child?
cranium baby.
image child.
My noggin
Toddler.
toddler? There we go. Thank you.
Ryan's
Oh.
noggin toddler.
Yep, I'm happy with that. So this was Touch by Keshi. And this was kind of something I envisioned like pretty much straight away after listening to the song. I listened to the song and I was like, boom, I have this idea. I know exactly what I want to do and the type of choreo I want to do. And
That's
it
so
was
impressive that you can just like hear a song and be like, boom.
Ryan's a
I-
visionary.
No.
bro. Ryan is an
Oh,
absolute
guys.
visionary.
Thank you. But I think this was a very rare case. So
Nah.
yeah.
Being modest, bro.
So yeah, kind of had the thought to have this kind of more narrative-ish intro, and then have these visuals of touching, you know, and kind of all showcasing all these different types of touch and what that means. Yeah, I think it's probably worth going in depth a bit later. We are running out of time, but
Well,
So-
what are we going to like 40 minutes?
40. We can go 40.
we can go
We
40.
can go 40.
Should I take my time?
Already going off our format.
I think this one's worth.
this one is worth talking about more,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, thanks, guys.
And then if we just speed through our other topics
All
for
right,
today.
cool. Sounds good. So yeah, I think it kind of started as this thought about physical touch and how can I express that sensation to others through the visual medium, right?
Yeah.
And there was this kind of like this image that was stuck in my head of this black and white kind of very raw, very kind of intimate feeling of just hands, body parts, flowers, stuff like that, and just feeling around, kind of exploring in that space.
So you're like trying to represent like the sense of touch, but through a visual medium.
Yes.
So without
Yes.
actually touching
So trying to get
yourself.
people to feel
Yeah.
something without feeling it.
Yeah. So that was kind of one of the goals of this, and then it was also just kind of like, I guess, an expression of, just I don't know. This is how I felt when I heard the song.
Mm.
So I wanted to express that and showcase it. This was also just shot, like all the black and white shots, literally in my room. In
Ryan's
the
room.
Ryan's
man.
room is where creativity begins.
It's crazy.
So it was just up against the wall, and then I had the full lighting set up. At first, so okay, I kind of took my shirt off for this one.
Yes.
Like I have, like
We
my
know.
shirt is right now.
I liked it.
Yes,
Yes.
like currently.
Like currently.
Yes.
So okay, I will say, after editing this and putting it together, it kind of feels weird because Wendy and Josh are both in the black and
I
white.
did
bit.
ask you. I said, "Did you
Yeah.
want me to take my shirt off so that you're not alone?" And you were like, "Yeah, do what you want, man." And I was like, "No, tell me.
Tell me. I think
It's
you
your
wanted
vision,
to take
bro.
your shirt off.
I was like, "It's your vision. You tell me what to do."
You told me. So yeah, I think like in editing, I was like, it's kind of weird that I'm the only one with my shirt off. So yeah, I think in retrospect, I should have asked you to.
No.
Yeah, but you were so down, and Wendy was so down to just kind of, experiment and see
Yeah.
what came out of it, and just commit themselves to
Yeah.
what we were doing.
Yeah, definitely.
Which
that,
was
this
really
that
cool.
sort of like video and like that sort of dance definitely isn't my thing,
Mm.
like 100% of the time. But like, when you came and asked me, I was down just to try something new, and it ended up being so much fun,
Oh, awesome! I'm
and
so
really
glad.
worthwhile. And I think I did get a lot out of it, in terms of like, there's more to dance than what I do,
Right,
So
Yeah.
it was good to like kind of step out of my comfort zone
that's awesome.
and do something different.
Yeah.
So thank you for choosing me.
Oh, well,
So-
thank you for doing it. I definitely chose you and Wendy because of your, your flow and your movement in the kind of like more relaxed and flowy. Flowy is the best way to describe it, I think.
Flowy wee.
Yeah. But I think also with this video, the choreo is almost like, to me, takes a backseat to the visuals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
100%.
get what you mean.
I think a lot of it is kind of self-explanatory when you watch it, and it makes sense. But the other thing I want to talk about is Mr. Robert over here and his perfect
Robert.
filming,
Oh, stop
his
it.
incredible work filming.
It was good. This is because I've only filmed a couple things before. This is definitely the most intricate one. And so it was a good challenge because I'm not really a videographer, but Ryan directed very well.
Well, I sent you like this previs beforehand.
Yeah.
All those
Um,
sketches, bro. That was a great video.
If you want to see the previs, it's on my private public Instagram at We Are Only Memories.
There you go.
There you
Now
go.
know. Go find it.
So you can look at the previs versus the actual video. But Rob did so well. He literally got it again like the day before,
Yeah.
and learned it all and shot it all. And this shoot was actually pretty taxing.
Oh
it was
yeah.
very.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Do you want to tell them why?
It was a bit cold on the night as well.
And we had
late.
shirts on, t-shirts.
Yeah, t-shirts on. It was late.
It was like close to like.
I
We
think
finished
was-
at like 12:30 or
Yeah,
something.
it was.
Yeah.
We think we started around 11.
No, I think
ish.
earlier than that.
Earlier than that, you reckon?
Yeah.
Because it was
At
what night?
Ryan's.
So we went to mine and then shot the kind of black and white bits with Wendy and Josh.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And then we went out. And
That was
we-
fun to shoot.
Yeah.
Just seeing like, because when I was in there or like Wendy was in there, and then when Ryan would see something he really liked, he's like, "Ooh, yeah, keep doing that, keep doing that. Yeah, that's it."
Yeah, I think it was a lot of just me like looking through the monitor and being like, "Oh, do that again, do that again, do that again." So yeah, and then going back to when we were filming the choreo. Yeah, we went in the middle of this street. I don't know why.
Ryan
That's
was like, "Yeah, it's a quiet road. No one goes
Nah.
there. Trust me."
It felt like the busiest road.
We would start a take and all of a sudden there's a car coming up behind us. We have to grab all the lights and everything and run off the road and then quickly try and get another take again before another car comes. It took so many takes,
So
So
many
many takes.
but we got it.
And on top of that, Ryan's camera started dying.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we finished it. It had like 2% battery.
So he was
left
like,
or
"We
something.
gotta really finish this up, guys."
So yeah, it was such a hectic shoot. But we kind of.
I think it turned out really well.
I
for,
think
like,
so
what we,
too.
What we were,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the cards we were dealt.
I'm very proud of it and very happy with everyone's work on it, honestly. Super, super thankful to have like this team, Yeah.
Mm.
So
Nice.
thank you guys.
Yeah, nice.
So that's pretty much it. Catching up on all the videos that we've done.
Past year.
Yeah. So it's been a lot of hard work and a lot of fun work.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of new things.
A
Definitely.
lot of new things.
I think a lot of stuff that I'm very proud of,
Mm.
you know, that we've done, and a lot of growth, I feel. I think those 4 videos kind of really
Definitely sparked that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I
More
think,
production quality.
Yes,
Mm.
yeah. And it does feel like now we're more of a production team. You know?
Definitely.
We're
And-
able to.
And kind of, you know, on that production team
Yeah.
sort of topic,
Mhm.
what else have we kind of been
All right.
stepping into? There's like a really big
Oh, yeah, we have to
area
get
that
this-
we've been kind of newly stepping into, which is all brand new for us, and it's really been like a fun experience.
So we started off, we were a dance crew. We have movement.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started making videos. We got a bit of media.
We got a media.
What's the third M?
Merch.
What was that? What? Sorry, say again.
Merch.
Yep, merchandise.
So we got merchandise, yo.
Yes, correct. We made shirts and
And cap.
caps.
And caps. Yeah, so we
And they're pretty good.
done pretty well.
I
yeah.
think they're good quality shirts.
Yeah.
I'm pretty proud of these as well, you know. So we have two different designs right now. First one is the As One Tee,
That was
designed
our
by
original tee.
Yes, designed by Andrew. Again, the logo as well. Our P1 logo. We rebranded everything like that.
That was like
yeah.
that was our first kind of like
That was when we did those 4 videos.
yeah.
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 The P1 logo was also designed by Andrew and then digitized by myself. Same thing with the As One, like the back. Digitized by me, but designed completely by Andrew. We have like the tan and aqua versions. Those are very, I don't know. I like those colors.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I think they work well.
Yeah.
All this stuff is on our website, by the way.
Yeah,
which
please
is
go check it
something
out.
else we did.
Yeah, we made a website.
My website.
That was a lot of effort. A lot of
That was all Ryan.
It looks really good.
And
It looks
he
really
did
professional.
an amazing job. It
Thank
looks
you,
so
guys.
good.
Definitely.
Definitely go check it out. It's got all our media on there, all these videos we've just been talking about. Has all our merch on there on the Project One store. Check it out. It's projectone.dance. So
Project One.
Go have a look. Go have a look.
yeah, it looks great. It looks really good,
Thank
Ryan.
you guys.
There's bios of us on there, isn't there?
Very true.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can learn more about us.
Well, not really. It just kind of says our name and then a couple photos.
Well, it has photos and it has the media specifically related.
That's true.
If
That's true.
if you really enjoy a certain dancer in P1, you can check out their bio and see all the videos that are related to them. So
yes.
That's very true. You guys are great. I was putting us down and you guys lifted us.
that's right. I'll always lift you up
Thank you.
when you need me.
Thanks. Toddler baby.
That's the support we love.
Whoa.
That's the support we love.
Okay. And then our second shirt that we designed was the 9 p.m. tee. So again,
This is probably my favorite tee that we've done so far.
I really like this tee as
Yeah.
well. It's kind of got this anime, 90s anime inspired back on it. And then just a simple,
It's like a lo-fi scene.
yeah, honestly, like Project One beats to study and relax to.
Yeah.
And so Andrew and I worked on this. If you want to see more about the design process, check on our Instagram. We have a video kind of talking about our design process. And that was honestly like a lot of work, but a lot of fun to work on that.
Lots of little tiny hidden details.
Yeah.
You got to watch the video to find that stuff out.
You do. And then final thing we worked on was the cap. This is, I don't know. The other night I was sitting in the car with Andrew and the hat was just on my dashboard and I was like, damn, we made that.
Yeah. It's
Dude,
cool.
we
It's
made
cool to
that.
think. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
when I go and grab my 9 p.m. tea out of the closet and it's just
Yeah,
like,
this is ours.
you're like, yeah, this is our thing. Like,
It's yeah. And
no
I
one
think-
else made this. It's us.
Yeah, that's the thing about the merchandise. It just feels very like, oh, damn, we made this.
We did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So it's very, very cool.
It's cool. It is
And-
really cool.
And seeing other people wear it is so humbling.
Oh, dude.
So,
Oh, yeah.
So
nice.
cool.
Like, I'm always so appreciative when I see people like wearing our merch because they obviously want to support us.
Mm.
So thank you to everyone who's gotten merch so far. If you want to get merch, check out our website. And it's all there. There's some limited stock left on a few things. So we also
Getting
have
quick.
Zora's rainy day tote bags on there, which are really cool.
Yes.
And Zora supported us heaps. So please support Zora. What does that say? Only 2 of them left in stock.
Yeah, only 2 rainy day totes.
They're really cool. So check them out as well. But
Getting quick. They're gonna sell out.
yes, that's our merch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Project1.dance/store.
Go check everything out.
Check it all out. So yeah, that's really a lot of the things that we've been working on. I think there's a couple more things that kind of are in the works for us.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we've been doing.
Yeah.
That's the majority of the catch up that I wanted to do. So
I think
like,
we probably glossed over a few things, but
Yeah.
I think this episode will be slightly longer than what we're planning for, just because we are catching up on a year's worth of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think the next episode will be a little shorter.
and honing in on a topic.
Yeah.
Mm.
But this like we didn't want to put I guess a topic like focus topic on this episode just
We
because
just
we
wanted
wanted
to
to
catch up.
you guys up
Yeah.
on what's been happening
Mm.
with us.
Explain the
and-
new format.
Yeah, what new format we're going with, and just catch up.
Yeah, we missed you guys.
I miss you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So please let us know what you guys think. If you guys have any thoughts, opinions, feelings, questions, we would love to hear.
If you have any questions about any of our videos or merch or anything like that, you want to see more behind the scenes, like we
Let
have
us
so much
know.
stuff to tell you
Yeah,
guys.
let
We're
us
happy.
know.
We're happy to tell you anything you want to know. So
Legit.
Not everything. Ryan's not going to talk about how
That one
many
time.
abs he has when he has his shirt off.
Oh, maybe.
If you ask nice enough.
it's 7.5.
Oh no.
7.5.
Now we have no content to tease them with. Damn. So yeah, like other than that, we've been, just trying to stay strong as a crew, keep working hard, keep creating and doing our thing.
doing what we love.
Yeah.
Doing what we love.
That's
and
right.
super, super thankful to all of you who listen to this, because I know if you listen to this, that means
You're a real one.
You're
if
a
you
real
listen to
one,
the
you know?
podcast,
You're a real
because that's kind of our.
It's a very small fan base.
It's very
right
behind
now.
the scenes for us.
Yeah.
So if you consistently listen to our podcast, that means so much that you want to get to know more about us and what we do, because like we could talk about this forever.
Yes.
We love it so much.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for
100%.
wanting to be a part of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Um,
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
yeah.
Unless anyone else has anything else they want to say.
Buy our merch.
Buy the merch, please. Yeah. Check out the website. Buy the merch. Make sure you check out our YouTube as well. Watch all the videos.
Yeah. And
Subscribe.
please
like.
subscribe to this podcast as well.
Subscribe
Yeah.
to this podcast because it will be a bit shorter. We'll go a bit more in depth about stuff, as it will be more frequent than a year's gap. So
Yeah.
It will be.
Yeah.
is that everything?
That
Yeah.
is everything.
Do we want to give them a bit of a teaser for next episode?
Okay.
Next
Yeah.
episode.
Next episode? That we definitely know what's happening.
I do have plans for some more guests. So there is one really important
Oh,
person who I
true.
want to have on here.
We didn't
who
talk about-
kind of made P1.
What?
Um,
What?
Who's that?
Someone made us.
Someone who made us and kind of led us in this direction. So a huge inspiration to the lot of us.
Wow.
I wonder who it could be
We'll leave it. We'll
Okay,
talk about
okay.
it next week.
for our next guest slot.
Next
forward to
guest
that.
slot.
I think we're going to try and do a lot more guests. I know the last podcast was kind of more introducing the members of P1.
that
but
was
now-
season 1, bro. That was season 1.
Now we in season
Now we
2.
season 2,
We in
baby.
season
It's a different mindset this
different
season.
era.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're going to be bringing on more guests about people who inspire us, or just people we want to talk to about dance, life, and everything in between.
Whoa,
Exactly.
He
That-
bring it
the
full
little
circle.
bri-
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Whoa.
great. That was great.
Crazy.
But yeah, I think that's going to do it. So
All right.
thank you all guys for listening. And please make sure you subscribe. All the stuff we said already before. And we'll see you guys next podcast.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later. You've been listening to the Project One Dance podcast. On our next episode, we're going to be talking to a very special guest who actually created our crew. So if you'd like to know more about the birth of Project One, or about how to lead a dance crew, then make sure you tune into the next episode of the Project One Dance podcast, where we talk about dance, life, and everything in between.